So one of my clients asked me today, what was my lowest moment in business? And I actually have two, okay? And this might surprise you. My first very low moment was when I first started. I got put on online coaching by a buddy of mine who had done $8,700 that month. His name was Zane. Funny enough, when I grew my business, I actually helped him scale his past $10,000 a month, but that's besides the point. I started thinking, I have a following. I had more followers than him. I think I had like 22,000 Instagram followers. And I set up my trainer eyes and I did all that and nobody wanted to buy. I couldn't figure out why. I was like, oh, man, I'm just unqualified. Like, it just must be, I'm doing something wrong. Like, what the hell? And I didn't know what to do. It was before I even knew that like a program existed to help me build my business. I was just sitting there with this following that didn't care to buy my coaching. Of course they did. I had no idea how to grow one. I had no idea to post content. I didn't know what I was doing. I was just like, I'm going to do coaching, fitness coaching, DM me for fitness coaching. I didn't niche down. I didn't know anything. And so I'm just sitting there looking at him. He's already made $8,700 this month and I'm making zero with a bigger following, and I felt pretty low. Like, I think in the beginning when you first start your coaching business, it's probably the toughest time because that's when reality hits you and you realize, oh fuck, no one fucking cares. Like, I'm gonna have to make people care. I'm gonna have to get followers and get the right ones by posting the right type of content. Usually value content gets less views, and I'm gonna have to get them to trust me, and then I'm gonna have to get them to buy from me. Like, that's tough stuff. And unless you have good information or good help, a lot of people can quit. So if I had to go back to when I was at my lowest, I was just looking at me, hey bro, it's a long-term game. Niche down, post valuable content. Don't worry about views, likes, and follows. Just focus on your inputs, getting free clients so you can get proof, posting every day, becoming as valuable as possible, learning as much as possible. And that action compounding over time will yield those 10, 20, 30, 50, 40, $50,000 months, okay? The second time I was lowest in my coaching business was, I think, after I made all the money and realized money was never the goal, changing lives and purpose was. I actually reached out to a lot of people that I talked to before I started the business, and I was like, why did I even want to get into coaching? You know, what did I tell you? And they were like, you wanted a job with purpose. You know, you didn't want to work, or you weren't changing lives. That's why you did it. So I had to remind myself, why did I even do this in the first place? Yes, money's cool. Money's amazing, and I will forever make a lot of money, and hopefully I'm a billionaire one day. That'd be great. But the point of doing coaching, and the whole reason I got into it, was to create an impact. Never lose sight of your mission. If you lose sight of your mission and you just become hungry for cash, your audience will see it. Even some of you guys watching this video, you've probably seen that in me, and it's like, ah, man, Sam used to be cool. And you know, I apologize for that, and I'm working on getting better and completely changing that, and I've 180. Because the reason I did this, it wasn't for the money. Yes, I want to make money. But the reason I chose this job, because there's a lot of jobs out there that'll make you money, was I wanted to create impact and make a living doing it. Fall for more value.